So good morning, good afternoon, or maybe good night to different students from different parts of the world. First of all, I want to explain our system, how we conduct our classes, so that you will not have these queries, recording, notes, this, that. These will not arise in your mind. I am taking this way the online live classes since 2014. So it's now approximately 10 years. In this entire journey of online classes of around 9 to 10 years, there are so many softwares, so many different systems, technology I have tried, I have used, and now we are using the present system which is in front of you. So in this system, we are using a Zoom background to log in the students. But then other than login purpose, we are using Zoom. Other than that, there is no use of Zoom here. There is a different software we are using, which is personally designed in-house. And the software is mixing the chat, mixing the video, mixing the different other screens, all the things. And it is giving an outcome in a mixture. That mixture after the class will be of around 30 to 40 GB. So once the class is over, we need to reassemble the class, that is reducing the GB of the class, the size of the class within 1 GB, because it cannot be reduced further, otherwise the quality of the class will be affected. So once we do that processing, then we upload the class in our app, in our system. Now once the class is uploaded in the app and the system, then automatically you all will be able to see the recordings. You don't have to request. Once the class is done, it will take further 2 to 3 hours to make it ready to be uploaded in the app. And then you will be able to see the recordings by default as per your convenience from the app. So why we are not allowing you to do the recordings, reason is only one. Because when you take the recording through Zoom, the quality will not be good. But I want to give you the best quality for recording purpose. For that reason, you don't have to record anything. Whether you request or not, once the class is over, after 2 to 3 hours, you will be getting the recordings in the app automatically. Those who have already joined with us, not recently, I will say at least 15-20 days earlier, then in that case, they must be doing the recorded classes already. So this is the same system we are using. You don't need to take tension of recordings. Whether you are attending the class or not, you are by default after the class, you will be getting the recordings. As per your convenience, you can see the recordings. But just one thing, a recording can be seen on one single laptop and one mobile phone Android based. This is written in the website. This is written in the registration form. This is written in all the leaflets which we are sharing with all of you. All the brochure, everything. Always when the student will be doing the recordings, they can see on one single laptop and one single mobile phone Android based. On Apple mobile phone, it will not be running. That is communicated again and again. Again, I am reminding. So if you request, we don't have any option. And one student cannot do the recordings on more than one laptop or more than one mobile phone. You need to stick to recordings for one single laptop and one mobile phone Android based. If you have tab, Android tab, you can see recordings on that also. But then you need to select either the laptop or the tab. One mobile phone and the laptop or the tab. That is your convenience, how you want to take the classes. I will say that recordings should be seen on laptop, bigger screen, understanding will be much better. And mobile phone, if you are not in home, you are in transit, but you have some time, half an hour, 1 hour, you want to go through some stuff, then in that case you can use the mobile phone. That's the purpose of giving the classes in mobile phone also. But normally, if you are totally dependent on mobile phone for doing the recording classes, I will not advise that, because on the small screen, we will not be able to understand the concept the way it should be understood. So for that reason, use one laptop, a bigger screen, and one mobile phone Android based, every student for recording purpose. Recordings everybody has to do. Even though you are attending the live class, you have to go through the recordings because otherwise you will not be feeling comfortable. Maybe you are in the class, you are understanding the concepts, but you want a revision, and revision not just on the basis of write-up by the same recording which was taken in which was discussed in the live class. For live class, you can join from any machine, just a proper internet connection. Once you are doing the live class, I will advise you should be in a private place where the disturbance are not there. Close your room so that, because you need to focus on understanding the concepts. So if you don't focus, then there is no point doing the live class. Better than in that case, you can do the recordings. For Saturday class, recordings will not be available today or tomorrow, because for Saturday class, our office closes at around 4:30 p.m. and it is already, I will be finishing the class around 4:30. And to make ready the class for the app, it will take further 2-3 hours. So you will be getting the recording of the Saturday class on Monday, maximum by 12 o'clock. India time, I am saying maximum by 12 o'clock you will get the recordings, and you can see the recording as per your convenience, your time, the way you like. For recording classes, normally you can, if you have understood the concepts in the live class or you have understanding, you can increase the speed of recordings, maybe 1.25, maybe 1.5. So when you increase the speed, you can do it faster. During the recordings, if you want to pause the video, you can pause. You can think yourself what is being discussed. You can make yourself ready and then again start recording. It's not that you need to see the entire recording in one go. Maybe you can break it down, half in the morning, half in the evening, the way you like. The recordings can be seen for double time. Suppose I will be teaching in the live class for 100 hours. So you will be able to see the recordings for 200 hours. There is no limit on any individual class. In total, there is a double limit. Now we are giving the recordings like this for more than 10 years, as I said, because before 2014, I was doing the class in the classroom, and then that is being given to the students in CD, pen drive and all that. So the recordings were there earlier also. I have analyzed that never a student demanded that, sir, I have seen all the recordings and the validity is over. Because maybe some of the class are slightly difficult. You want to do recording twice. Some are easy concepts. You don't want to do recording that much, because already the live class is of 100 hours and then the 200-hour recordings. So you are getting 300 hours in total. I don't think so. If you are, I mean to say, even though if you are an average student, then you will face problem in understanding the concepts with that much. And at the same time, I am always available at your service for any doubts. You can WhatsApp, you can mail, whatever your queries are there, and you will definitely get the reply from my side. Just that I will request that if there is any technical query, you have not received study material, your videos are not running, any technical query, don't call anybody, just mail us, and my team is very efficient. They will be doing the needful in due course of time, believe me. So for subject related query, you are not understanding a concept, I am there. But for the technical queries, videos are not running, notes are not there, anything, you just need to mail us. We will do the needful. The team is assigned for that purpose. They will be doing the needful, and they are very efficient. We have received thousands of testimonials from all the students all over the world. Sir, your staff are very good. They are very helpful. So just give them time. Once mail, wait for some time. They will do the needful. The third thing, I will say that if you all are IFRS students, because maximum are IFRS. For IFRS, there are so many courses running in the market. There is courses offered by Indian CA, CWA, Indian Company Secretary Institutes. There is an IFRS course offered by AICPA. There is a course which we are doing, Diploma IFRS, offered by ACCA. In entire world, Diploma IFRS offered by ACCA is most renowned. The reason being that it is one of the oldest. This IFRS course launched in 1996, oldest. You can check on Google, you can do your research. So this has huge demand and value in the market. But then the purpose is not that just study, solve the questions, give the exam, pass the exam. I don't think so. By this we will be getting any benefit. Whatever is there in the syllabus, I have to teach. You need to understand. You need to prepare the problem, solve the problems, give the exam, pass the exam. That should be the secondary motive. The primary motive should be pure understanding. There may be students who are not having good sound knowledge of accounting, very basic knowledge. They will have a different types of queries. There are students in the batch, those who are chartered accountants, those who are CMA qualified, those who have good sound knowledge of accounting. They have different types of queries. There are mediocre level of students, maybe CA interpass or maybe doing accounting work in any organization for quite a few number of years. They will have a different query. I am ready for all the types of query. No problem. Whatever your queries are there, I am there to solve you. For this purpose, I am here, not just covering the syllabus and giving the exam and passing the exam. There are some CIMA students also here. CIMA students' approach to the exam is slightly different. But I have seen in my 10 years experience in CIMA that students are failing in management case study only due to one reason. They don't know the accounting concepts properly. So there is a question in exam in CIMA case study around 20 marks and they perform very badly on that question. Because from which area that question will be coming, nobody can say. Other than that, there are practical understanding in CIMA case study. But this is technical part. So I have taken initiative since 2019 onwards, 19, 20, 21, 22 and this is 5th year going on. All the CIMA students will be given full knowledge relating to IFRS. So that their exam will be going good and at the same time, they will have good sound understanding, practicality of accounting and they will be able to use that in the practical world. So दोनों purpose ही fulfill हो रहा है. You don't need to think, sir, this is there in my syllabus or not. There are so many discussion we are going to do in the class which does not have any relationship with the syllabus. Somebody is working, somebody is facing some problem, somebody is doing some work, giving advice to clients. You are facing those issues. You want to discuss in the class. Maybe after the class you are calling me, you are giving me WhatsApp. There is no problem. I am ready whatever I have to pass on all the things to all of you. कोई चीज मेरे को अपने अंदर हाइड नहीं करना है. You need to take out from me. You need to work hard. You need to study hard to get the knowledge. The last thing, normally for preparing well for the exams, and at the same time I will say that getting practical knowledge maximum, then in that case you need to regularly study 1.5 to 2 hours. If you will say that I don't have time, then anyhow you are going to waste your time. You have already wasted your money. So money is gone, but now the time you should utilize diligently, effectively and fruitfully. You have to study by hook or crook, by any way, 1.5 hours to 2 hours regularly. And I understand that maybe you are the senior most person of the organization. Definitely your working hours cannot be greater than 15-16 hours. So you are getting 8 hours for your personal purpose. In that 8 hours, study 1 hour in a day. And on Saturday, Sunday when the holiday, then study slightly more. Because nothing can be taught to you if you are not supporting me. You have to support me that, sir, I am studying. And if you are not communicating in the class, I can understand whether you are studying or not, how much you have studied, at what level you are. You don't need to say anything also. I can understand कि आप कितना समय दे रहे हैं. You need to support me to support you. You need to support me to help you to grow in life. Because any degree, any certification is not going to increase your earnings. Your earnings will increase only by one way. By knowledge, by skill, by becoming expert in a field which is your interest field. आपको उसमें expert बनना पड़ेगा. You have to. You can't say that in an organization and you are saying I have a diploma IFRS certificate. I am a certificate. When they will ask questions, when they will be asking issues with which they are dealing, you need to answer them. You need to help them to solve those issues. Then you can command higher salary, higher earnings, better opportunities, or you can say better clients for service purpose. So the purpose of our classes is this only. It is not just covering the syllabus, passing the exams and all that. Maybe at the end when November will come, we will more focus on exam-oriented study. But for the time being, my focus is not at all on exam-oriented study. This is, you can say, the first thing. You all have been included in a WhatsApp group. If somebody is not included, just bear with me 1 or 2 days. You all will be included because there are many who joined recently. The system, the process is going on. So in the WhatsApp group, you cannot message. Why I have stopped messaging each one? Because somebody will send a joke, somebody will say this, and then there is a problem arises in the group. Sir, why he is saying this? They complained us. So it is only one-way traffic. But then the knowledge of everybody in the group you have. And if somebody is in the group and you are messaging to that person, or maybe male, female, anybody, and you are saying, I am from Saraf Academy, I am doing the IFRS classes, I am doing this, can we study together, can we help each other? I don't think so anybody will say no. Everybody is interested because you need to build your community. So when the student, why I have not created a group? Reason is only one, that I want a peaceful, system for me and for you both. You don't want to be disturbed in different groups again and again. So for that reason, you select your friends from there, message them if you have, you are interested to do that. Then in that case, it will be very good that you want to connect with your type of person or with which your mentality match. For that reason, we have just make it one-way system, because nowadays in WhatsApp or any group, there are so, noise or disturbances that we don't able to work even for 1 minute. So for that reason, I have created a group like that you come to know each other, but at the same time, you need to take initiative to connect with each other. Normally, 90% of the students in our class are highly professionals, have an experience of at least 5 years plus. I can see that the remuneration they are getting in the organization around 8 to 10 lakh minimum. That means you understand the stature of the class, the knowledge level of the class, the people who are connected together in the class. Okay, so connect with them. Nigam was saying that, sir, why not to introduce everybody? In place of introducing everybody, why don't we think in that way, that suppose anyone in the class will be communicating with all of you, anyone, what the person will be saying, what is the purpose of doing IFRS? Why you want to get the accounting knowledge? What do you want to achieve? And what is your suggestion to others? What is the purpose for? I don't think so you have joined only for giving the exam, passing the exam, because my objective is not that. So your objective should also be not that, it should be aligned. Whatever I am thinking, whatever path I want to follow, you should be following the same path. So it's not a question of just saying, it's what do you feel? Why, what is the purpose of doing IFRS? Aap kyun kar rahe hain? What do you want to achieve in life? That anybody should be studying IFRS for what purpose? Anyone. Anyone in the class, unmute yourself and switch on your video and then say, because I want to hear this. Yes, Mr. Nigam.
So actually I enrolled for SEMA and the main purpose for me enrolling in this course is that I want to learn more and get up to the ladder in an organization and for better career opportunities in my forthcoming years also. As currently I am working with Government of India and I am not very much satisfied with my work profile. So I want to switch, and for that I need to do some skills enhancement.
Okay. Anyone else want to say anything? Anybody? Swati, you want to say something? Okay, we are proceeding. Now, as far as I remember, Nigam, you are working for more than around 10 years. And I don't know the name of your organization, not required, no problem. But then I remember when I was talking to you around 10-15 days back, you were interested in doing CMA or CIMA or what I should be doing and all that. Then I advised you, I guided you that you should be going for CIMA.
Yes, sir.
Now, what is the purpose of doing CIMA? CIMA is not only about accounting. It is about managing every challenges in the business. Every challenge which we face need to be managed by CIMA qualification. Be it accounting, be it finance, be it operations, be it strategic decision making, be it you can say product pricing, be it fundraising, be it whether we should be doing a project or not. Now in these things, now suppose anybody is doing any course, maybe Indian, maybe international, any course. When we work, like I am working in my organization, then it's not that every time I am teaching and I am solving problems and all that. There are many times staff issues. There are sometimes partners issues. There are sometimes some agreement to be done. There are sometimes some changes in the assets. Those types of decisions always we need to take. And those decisions cannot be said as right or wrong. Those decisions involve pros and cons. Those decisions involve the benefit for the organization as well as the problems for the organization. We need to analyze both aspects and then we need to decide that what is the correct course of action. CIMA exams is designed in that way only. Very, very practical. When I teach so many things in the classes, but believe me, when I teach CIMA case study, whether it's operational case study, management case study, strategic case study, it's fantastic. It's not that anything written anywhere in a book or a material. It's pure open-ended. The bigger organization having turnover of 5,000, 10,000 crores and they are facing challenges, they are facing issues. How we can deal with those issues that make us that skills help us to bring out of us, that is to become such type of person that in any organization at any level you will be able to manage those issues. And once you become a problem solver, once you have the solution, once you have the leadership qualities, once you can help any type of department and divisions, once you can help the board members as a left hand, right hand, then according to me, there is no qualification which is required. CIMA will be teaching you this only. They will be teaching you this only, not technicality. So as I said in the beginning, that we are doing IFRS for CIMA student, reason being what? That when the accounting related issues they ask in the questions, students don't able to write. And even very good students also face problem. Maybe they are passing the exam, but after the exam they are complaining this only. Sir, I couldn't write the accounting part properly because it is slightly technical. So even though you are going for CIMA, but there are many who are going for IFRS, सबको अपने को एक ही चीज पढ़ना है. We are going to study one thing. International Financial Reporting Standard, the global accounting language, which is used all over the world. The financials of a company, the performance of a company, the outcome, what they have done, are presented in the form of financials. We, as a finance person, maybe doing CIMA, maybe doing Indian CA, maybe doing IFRS, need to have sound understanding of that financials. By looking at the financials, we should be able to understand health of the organization, what they can do, where they are going wrong, where they are doing correct, what competition they are facing, why their financials are not looking good, where they can perform well, what type of project they can do. Whether you are going in mergers, acquisitions, whether you are going for financial statement analysis, whether you are becoming an accounts controller, whether you will be handling auditing matters, whether you are going for risk management. Sound understanding of accounting and financial knowledge is a must for our type of person. I'm not saying for doctors, engineers. Basic knowledge, so they also required. But our type of person, we are the advisors. We are going to become the backbone for those types of organization and persons into accounting and finance domain. So purpose अपना पढ़ने का वही है. Even though you said about your purpose ki I want to grow in the ladder, you are not satisfied with what you are doing. Always, the human beings should never be satisfied. They always dil mange more. We want more and more. Not only money, but better structure, better job opportunity, better challenges, and more remuneration also. For that, we need to become skillful. We need to get sound understanding of accounting and finance. Then in that case, we will be able to achieve this. Nobody should be guiding us for relating to this area. We should be leader. We should be guiding others. We should be helping others to achieve this. That's the purpose of our batch. For that reason, in this batch, I am taking 5-6 extra classes as compared to earlier batch. That means around 15 to 20 hours study extra, giving more time for discussion, giving more time for, you can say, mock papers and all that, so that you all will be feeling comfortable of giving the exam and passing the exam. Mera purpose केवल यही है. Now, Nigam, your request is accepted that everybody can, what do you say, introduce themselves. But I will advise that कि उसमें बहुत बोर भी लगेगा. So WhatsApp group is there. If you want, I can add you in the IFRS group also, because you are in the SEMA WhatsApp group. In IFRS group, there are more persons, but then they fight. For that reason, I made the separate group. So we will include you in that group also. You connect with anybody, say something about yourself, hear about others, and then make friends. Because we have the students from, I think, in this class, at least from 20 countries, different parts of the world. Students are there. And you all want to connect with each other. So the WhatsApp group is there. The numbers are there. You all can connect with each of you. Whichever you want, you connect. There is no foundation on me. But I want to keep the group a silent group. Silent in the sense, if there is any update, if there is any new question, if there is any update by the institute, then I will be communicating and you all can connect with each other directly. Maybe some of you are not added in the group. They will be added by maximum Monday and you all can mingle with each other. Okay? If you find any problem relating to institute, SEMA Institute, ACCA Institute, my advice to all of you that you all should be mailing to the institute for SEMA Institute ID along with CC to us. Since we are connected with them, we will take your query to them and we will ask them, we will help you to resolve your query as soon as possible. But relating to institute, we can't deal with the queries directly because we don't have a control over the system software of ACC or SEMA Institute. So for that reason, you mail them, proper designed mail from your registered mail ID. My name is this, my registration number is this, I'm facing this issue with the screenshot. You mail to the institute along with CC to us. Our one ID is classes@saraf.academy, and we will be taking, my team will take care that they will try to resolve your query relating to the institute as fast as possible. But for institute related query, the student need to have patience, because if Saturday you are sending a mail, nobody is looking at your mail in SEMA ACCA Institute. It will be resolved on Monday, Tuesday only. So have patience. If any problem relating to the institute, connect with them. They will guide you, they will help you. Now, relating to our case, as I said in the beginning also, that when you find any technical problem, then for technical problem you will mail here. The mail will be resolved. Our office time is 10 to 7, but I have written 10:30 to 6:30. On Saturday it is up till 4:30, I have written 4. So if you have a problem and you are mailing for technical queries, you need to wait. If you are mailing on Saturday 6 o'clock, then you need to wait for Monday. Because when the staff will come, They will help you, they will guide you, they will resolve your issue. No problem. The last thing before proceeding, whatever in this slide is written, this slide name is what? Deep IFRS class slides for December 2023 batch. This is a Word file. In every class, before the class, I will have some notes, and during the class, I will be typing so many things. You don't need to type anything. Once the class is over, you all will be getting these slides in your mail. But this is not given in advance because I will be updating regularly. Suppose there is a class slides I prepared in the previous batch, but there are some other examples, there are some other things, somebody asked some different question. So I always, while taking the class, write something in the class. You don't need to write. You just sit calm, composed, understand the concepts, any query, raise it. You don't have to write anything. All these things you will be getting after every class instantly. Suppose I will finish the class at 4:30. By 5 o'clock, you will get the class slides. And I will be mailing like class slides up till first episode. So this same slide I will be using in the next class also. And I will be writing something. So after the second class, I will be sending the slide in the mail and telling class slides up till second class. So first and second both are included in that. This is according to me for my classes, for my type of system is Bible. Maybe you are referring different types of materials. Kaplan, BPP, this, that, it's your call. I will be also using that in the classes. But this is the most important material. This is the most important thing we need to refer for our understanding. Like this, you should be making your own Word file. You should be having your own separate Word file saved in a folder on desktop. That suppose Madhu Singhania IFRS own notes, that Word file. And whenever you are studying, you open that Word file, write something during your study. If you don't write anything, you will never get confidence. Don't prepare your notes on pen and paper basis. Why? I will be telling just after 5 minutes. And make one Excel file. I will be making also one Excel file because exam is purely computer based. Excel is allowed in exam. Excel plus minus from one column to another column, one row to another row. Basic Excel understanding need to be there. Most of you are working, already have better understanding than me in this area as far as Excel is. But if somebody don't have, so you need to start. Not on the day of exam, today. जो भी आप practice करेंगे, you need to practice on Excel. Word file for writing theories, write up. Excel for doing numerical calculations, prepare financial statement, balance sheet, cash flow, PL account and all that. You will be having 2 files. Whatever materials we will be giving, don't take any printout. Because with the printout, you are still following the old system. And the ACCA or any institute are following since 2015 pure computer based exam, pure computer based study. So you need to inculcate, you need to change yourself that I will study on a screen. I will have one Word file, I will have one Excel, I will have the study material copy, I will open the material, I will read the stuff, I will read the question, and then I will solve the answer in Word file and in the Excel sheet only. From the first day only. If you have taken any printout of the material you are having, my request, by folded hands, throw out of the window. Throw them out of the window, no pen and paper. On my desk there is no pen and paper. Since last 10 years I have not purchased a single physical material. I am not boosting myself, but that's the need of the hour. We always say that change is the only thing which is constant, but we are not ready to change. How we will grow in life? We have to change ourselves. For that reason, pure computer based study. Pure computer based study, you need to make your own notes like this. What you will be writing in your notes, I will be telling. Before that,